Alright, so brand new swimsuit DN, of course trying her out in PvP before we try her out in the actual content which she is made for, because that's just how we do things around here. But going back to a super old school team, I can never get enough of the Ludo team. He is still my favorite unit in this entire game. Unfortunately, he isn't as relevant as he was when he initially released, but with the Holy Relic, it definitely helps things out in that case, and as long as you've still got the man built out, he'll still be by all means a viable unit. Should probably go ahead and chuck on the CC food. But yes, brand new Summer DN. Haven't actually gone ahead and tried her out in the Founder Demon raid, so super excited to try that one out. If you guys don't know what the DN does, the first card here inflicts amplified damage equal to 450% of attack on one enemy. Her second card inflicts power strike damage equal to 275% of attack on all enemies. The ultimate, which we have 1/6, increase all allies' damage dealt by 7% for 2 turns, and inflicts damage equal to 500% of attack on all enemies. And last but not least, the passive, increase all allies' skill ranks at the start of allies' turn. If all allies in the deathmatch are from all different races, increases the basic stats by 30% and applies debuff immunity for 3 turns. So guess is pretty much only used in the Founder Demon raid. We are using the attack crit set. No super crazy rolls. I don't think I've used this set since the Ragnarok DN actually released, so quite some time ago. And then having a look at the cosmetics, they actually gave us free UR cosmetics for the bracer here and for the headpiece as well. This one here, which I don't think they've ever done for another character. Usually we'll, if there's a certain cosmetic piece that suits the character, we will get them through the association here. So very cool that they've done that. Summoning the character will also yield some free cosmetics for the actual DN if you're looking to use so, which if you're summoning on such a bad banner, I would highly recommend you actually go ahead and use the character. This banner is god awful. It's, I suppose the Blue True Seeker Merlin is on there, and then other than that for myself, I also still don't have the Sunny Vacation Noblest Eastern, but yeah, look, if you have some gems, I'd highly recommend saving for the global 2.5 anniversary, but this is the team we're using today, and let's jump right into it. There are definitely a couple different teams I want to try this DN out on. Obviously, due to the fact that she has the Amplify card, I do really want to try her out on the Sigurd team. Would you look at that, starting off with the exact cards we were looking for, at least getting the merger is really nice. For some reason I have this really weird feeling that the opponent's using dodge food, but I'm gonna go for this anyway. That's the AoE card as well, isn't it? Attack on one enemy. Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll go for it. If the DN could crit as well, that would be a perfect way to start off the video. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of evasion food users as of recent. Oh yeah, look at that. 230 right out the gate. Exactly what we want to see. I'm getting the merger on the DN card there, but I mean, although she doesn't have a passive that actually works in PvP, the fact that she's still able to hold up with some of these other characters is very nice. And if we are going to be getting a Holy Relic for any of the older DNs, which I have heard there are leaks of her getting a Holy Relic, not too sure what the actual effect is and what kind of stats she'll be getting through with that one, but could definitely help out the character a whole lot, that's for sure. Green Queen Charmeleon coming to the front. We could rush the DN ultimate, or we could rush the Ludo ultimate as well. I'm thinking that might be a good idea. We can use the Rupture card to break the shield. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna go with that option there. Is this the on all enemies? You see, we can get the Margaret as low as possible. That way, in one of these turns where he decides to put up the DN taunt, we can kind of finish her off with one of these AoE cards. Look at that, my boy Ludo putting in work. There's no way he's going to crit nowadays with the sheer amount of crit resistance some of these units have. Even back when he was relevant, he still had such a hard time critting, even with all this different Death Pierce support and his passive, all that kind of stuff. Man, Goth are taking damage. Unfortunately, the Goth are not level 100 because I've been lacking on the whole level 100 grind. They just don't give us enough SSR pendants. It's everyone knows that at this point. Yeah, having the ultimate. Having a look at the, I believe the orange is 3/6 if I'm correct. So we'll go for that there. That should finish off the Margaret, which would be good. At least remove one of the turns. He has Ludo get up the massive shield, which would be super good for him. And as long as DN doesn't completely obliterate us, we should be good to finish this one off. The Red Tarmiel Grace is so ridiculously strong, man. So crazy good. The DN's animations as well, I'm absolutely in love with. I really hope we get another summer character before the event finishes, but I highly doubt it, especially with JP's next update. We just had the patch notes go live and there isn't a single unit on the banner. I'm guessing the week after that will be the global 2.5 anniversary, so we'll be getting Festarossa after all these years. But honestly, really excited for a Festival Estarossa. I believe it is going to be a Berserk or Assault mode Estarossa, whatever you want to call him. Did I really forget to put the CC food on Oddies? That's alright. We ended up going first anyways, and Ludo's got the full debuff. I'm thinking we're going to go for the Rimuru again. Let's go for the AoE first, so that we can see the full damage whilst everyone's alive, but... So yeah, new Estarossa. Might have to actually level up some of my... or put some anvils. I knew that was going to happen, dude. Two matches in, and we're already having to deal with it. God damn. Hey, doing some good damage on Rimuru though. Another Red Tarmiel. Dude, if Red Tarmiel isn't in this banner, I'm going to be so insanely disappointed in Grand Cross, and it's at the point where the rates are so insanely bad anyways, and they're going to put 20 other units on the banner, so the chances of us actually getting the Tarmiel that we want just to get one extra ult level or two is very unlikely unless you're going 2 or 3 rotations into the banner. But yeah. Estarossa would be cool. I think the last time I've actually gone ahead and used my Estarossa gear would be... I believe there was a Tower of Trials stage. I think it might have been the second Tower of Trials when there was this Crocodile stage. That's when I really got most of my value out of Estarossa, which was crazy long ago. This is going to be a pain to get through. Would I be better off just going for the King instead? I think that might be the go. We'll keep spamming these Dan cards. At least the Ludo is actually breaking the shield in one tap. Right there. Please do some damage with a single target. Yeah, this is tough for us, man. Trying to show DN against King. Ouch. Yeah, look, this... I'm not gonna put you guys to this one. Let's go on to the next match. We won't even include this one. But we are going to be getting a new stage of the Tower of Trolls on the JP update, and a final boss Derriere and Monspeed, which is kind of cool. I always like the final bosses. They used to have a whole lot more of an impact than they do now on the game, but with power creep and all these old forms of content coming out, that's going to happen over time. What is our chance of killing Kia here? I think killing Kia is going to be our best bet. Max HP, we're obviously going to have her on a HP set, so yeah, way more HP. And then how about Melee? Oh, I think we're just going to go for Kyo because we're running out of time. Because if we can kill Kyo and stop him from getting those ignites up, it is going to massively hinder how much damage the Lilia can do. Oh, and with her actually hitting... Is bro also rocking Red Tarmiel on Kyo? I'm actually haunted by this unit. It's wrong. Net marble. I go a full rotation the banner just to get 2-6. I mean, I can't be expecting more, but with how poorly they treat me on every single banner, it's... We're showing this Diane off today at 1-6 because the game doesn't want to give me dupes. If I can play other games in single summon featured units, surely you can do something for me. Is this the Ludo getting... Oh no. Is he dead in one turn? Yeah, this is just not going well. Still can't wait to try out the new summer cosmetics. Still don't know which CEO at Netmarble gave the green light on the Lolly Merlin one, but we'll live with that decision. I'm still gonna go ahead and buy the skin. I'm not too sure. I do believe the Lolly Merlin already has her max cosmetics, so it'll be kind of a waste at that point, but oh well. Also love the jiggle physics on DN there. Easy one tap on the Rimuru. Don't have to worry about that forbidden Red Tarmiel link if you can just get rid of the units in one go. Watch his DN get some HP back though. Oh no, Blue Tarmiel. Blue Tarmiel is so much more manageable than the red one. It's actually insane. Using the Blue Tarmiel in most of my PvE content as well. When I'm doing Skull and Hardy, I prefer that because the amount of stats you miss out on for missing out on 3, 4 dupes, etc. is actually crazy, the amount of CC. Also summoning on the DM banner. Got a surprising amount of box CC just from dupes. I pulled so many copies of that Ozone Hawk, and I think I pulled copies of both Ozone Hawks, but it definitely helps out. Still trying to get to the 10 mil, which I've heard there is a massive jump in CC once you actually finish the Grizzly constellations. So we're getting closer to that one. I think I'm 80, almost 90% through that, which has been an absolute grind. I think people have worked past those constellations, and the fact that people spend enough money on the game to get 12 million bucks CC, absolutely mind-blowing. What is this here? Is this the AoE? No, that's on 1. I think if we rank that up, if we still have the Ludo debuff. Look at DN not getting crit by melee though. Good job. Yeah, we can throw these into DN with most of them being crits. Losing the Gothar. Oh no. They really just don't want to... They don't want to see DN win, that's for sure. At least we didn't let his DN get the ultimate there. I mean, we should get her back to full HP, but we're going to lose the Ludo debuff in this next turn, and she's only 1-6, so the damage isn't going to be anything super outstanding. I'm sure she'll show off a lot better in the Founder Demon raid. God damn, can he just crush me with this DN ult already? I mean, at least the skin's nice. Animations are sick. Okay, how much is that? Damage up by 7%. I can imagine that multiplier would increase with ult levels as well. No way does that say 7% on higher ult levels. And if you guys have any teams for this DN, or even just teams in general, I always suggest that Easel would ask for them. By all means, let me know. I think I have 2 other teams that I want to show for this DN, and bro ain't even gonna let us get the ultimate off. But hey, surely, right? 2 more opponents left, we can come through with these final 2, getting another at CC. I think our best bet, bro's rocking the level 80 Elizabeth, and we also got, okay, getting the extra rank up finally. Deanne's got that there. Do you have a Tarmiel on you? No, you don't. And has Melly got anything on him either? Okay, he's got Sariel. Thinking just this, since this is the first turn, we might as well go all out and throw out the AoE. Do the double rank up. I'm thinking she's going to be a lot more impressive on the Amplify team, even though she won't be able to get those level 3s anywhere near as easy. That's still really, really good. If she was to have even some kind of passive that helped her in the slightest as to increasing her damage, or even just in PvP and other forms of content, she could definitely be a good and viable character. I feel like that's what so many characters are missing. You look at your box and 80 to 90% of the box easily is unrunnable in PvP, and I know they all have their forms of content, but I mean, look at the OG Green Elaine. Even when it comes to her main form of content, which is the final boss, the King final boss, she isn't going to be the best unit for that still. She's going to get replaced, and then what is she really going to get used in? I might go for this instead, just in case we can finish them off with that dissolve card. I know unit's going to get old, but giving these older units some sub-stat buffs would definitely go a long way. Melly just not getting crit either. I should have gone for the Elizabeth. That's my bad. Please kill. Okay, getting the crits helped out so much, jeez. Yeah, I think this one was just a little bit of a gimme, him having the underleveled units. He has definitely got a much better team than we have. The Ludo team, although amazing in its prime and probably the best team in its prime, I feel like this with the Red Zeldris back in the day was my old school go-to team for ungeared. It just doesn't hold up. You need units that do more than these do here. The Gotha's good, every single part of the kit is good, but just doesn't give out as much as other units do. You look at Trader Meliodas, he buffs the whole team in 2 ways via his passive. Both of his cards are insane. And then Ludo is just a passive god. He's still alright. I still love the boy Ludo. Let's go for the double rank up on Deanne here, and we'll see how much the single target can do. No Ludo debuff this time, so if we could crit, that would be absolutely amazing, and we'll move on to our final opponent. Deanne got the jutsus as always. Oh yeah. 70,000, bro is insane. Our final opponent and final chance to actually get a win with this team. Surely we can get another double rank up to start us off. A merger I will also 100% take. Do I? You've got the Tarmiel. I think we definitely go for you instead. Go 1, 2, and 3. I've definitely enjoyed showing this DN off though. I'm hoping she's a little bit better than the other 2 teams. We have 2 frontline units that'll put in just a little bit more work than the Ludo and Gotha. Shall you finish us off with the AoE? I mean, it's still good damage there. Can't hate on the girl Deanne. She gets so much love in this game. The amount of different versions of Deanne that we have is absolutely crazy. I think she's probably the most represented character in Grand Cross. I'd definitely dare say so. And whilst we're on the topic of characters that have a lot of representation in Grand Cross, the fact that we have 3 Rimmerus, I feel like I might talk about this a little bit, but is absolutely mind-blowing because we have more Rimmerus than we have easily more than half of the actual character base, and those being some of the characters from the main franchise. We have way more Rimmerus than we have Twiggos, but then we have all these other characters. And I know you'd say, you know, Twiggo isn't the most mainstream character, he's not the most relevant character in the series, but the fact that there's a collaboration character, and for Grand Cross's lifespan, we'll probably have more Rimmerus than we have of, once again, majority of the characters. Kind of crazy to me. I don't know why we have as many as we do, but I hope they don't do that for some more of the collaborations moving on forward. Not like we can even, oh, we can still double rank up into, this is the single target? Okay, we'll throw that off into Dan, and we'll wrap up the video. Unfortunately, not the greatest showing of our showcase unit today, but hey, that's gonna happen from time to time. Ludo's surprisingly tanking the Rimuru attack fairly well. I can't get enough. This team we didn't stand a chance against most of the teams in today's video. We'll go double rank up and we'll wrap this one up. Disappointing, but what can you do? It's a hard life being someone who tries to use non-meta teams. Please crit at least once. Oh god. And there we go, that about does it for today's video. Unfortunately, ending down all the way in Masters 1. It's not how I usually like to end my videos, but we're gonna have to do it for this one. Also, look at the cutout for Dian there. Absolutely amazing. But once again, that about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit like and subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.